This vlog is sponsored by NordVPN. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm just gonna kick this vlog off with some exciting news. So this time last month, I handed in my notice to work, and on Friday, May the 14th, I said goodbye to my office job for good, and I'm hitting the road full time, which I am really excited for. It's so surreal, I cannot believe it's happening. But I did want to say a huge thank you to you guys and for supporting me on this journey and for joining me on my van life travels, because without you, I definitely wouldn't have been able to make the transition and take that really scary plunge. So thank you so much. You are absolutely amazing. So what's next? To be honest, I haven't planned anything long term. With COVID, it's kind of impossible. So I'm keeping all of my plans short term. So right now, I'm heading to North Wales on a solo road trip with Onyx, who's already fast asleep. So Sam isn't coming with me because he's gonna spend 2 weeks focusing on his van build. And to be honest, I haven't planned exactly where I'm going. So probably towards Anglesey or the LLYN Peninsula and things like that. I thought I'd save the south of Wales when Ohana are all together. But yeah, and also as you can see, I'm fully showered. So I went to Sam's this morning, stole all of his water, and then I've hit the road. So anyway, let's go to the first stop, which is the only thing I know on my plan so far, which is Lake VYRNWY. So I've just got out of the van and just look how beautiful it is. I really can't believe the sun is out today. But here's my little home. Onyx is having his lunch. And this is the view. We're now about to head out on a little totty. I'm not going to go on a big walk today. I just want to take things slow. That's actually one of the things I'm really looking forward to now I don't have to keep going back to an office, is to take my journey really slowly and to not have hundreds of activities packed into a few days and just spread it out, because it's rather tiring. So yeah, let's head out on a little walk. I'm now back in the van after our little walk that Onyx enjoyed. It's very quiet here and it's very sunny, which is nice, so I'm able to have the doors open. It's now lunchtime, so I'm going to get some grub down me, then I'm going to work, so nothing too exciting right now, but it's just a kind of another day in the life of style vlog, so you can see what a full-time van lifer gets up to whilst I figure it out myself. I've just ran to the toilet and back because I don't like leaving Onyx in here for too long, but I think I'm going to move on. I absolutely love it here, but I've got zero signal. I need to make some calls and I need to send some emails and things like that, and I'm just not going to be able to get it done here, so that's such a shame. So I am going to do a loop of the lake, see if there is a park up that does have better signal, sorry, because there was absolutely none at the place I pulled over, and then if not, I am going to have to crack on, which I really am hoping I don't have to, because I'm trying to live slowly. Also, whilst we're on the topic about internet, I get a lot of questions about the setup in my van for work. I literally just use the hotspot on my phone as I have a 100 GB plan. Also with my setup, I use NordVPN. which is a virtual private network service that protects your internet connection and privacy online. I opted to get NordVPN as I use my laptop and phone regularly for work and leisure purposes, and it's good to know that my devices are safe and secure whilst I'm roaming around. Quite often I use the public Wi-Fi at pubs, get a Sunday lunch whilst I'm at it. Anyone else with me? So having NordVPN means I can use the public Wi-Fi at non-secure locations safely without worrying about my devices getting compromised. Another thing I love about NordVPN is that I can change my virtual location with the click of a button. Look at this, over 5,400 servers all over the world and access to 59 countries. This means when I finally get my ass abroad, I can still access my favourite content here in the UK, and you can access your account on 6 different devices. Also, are there any Friends fanatics out there? Because the Friends reunion is now out and is exclusively showing on HBO Max in the USA. Anyone outside of the USA can use NordVPN to access a HBO subscription and watch the Friends reunion. Head to nordvpn.com/NickRoams or use my code NickRoams to get a 2-year plan plus 1 month free with a huge discount. It's only $2.93 per month, plus you get a 30-day money back guarantee if it isn't for you. Now let's hit the road and find somewhere to bunker down and do some work. So we have just driven the entire circumference of Lake VYRNWY on the hunt for some signal, and unfortunately there is zilch. It took me about 30 minutes to get around the whole thing, so that's all my petrol gone. But also it's such a shame because it's so beautiful here. I think I've picked the perfect day to come. It's a Monday, so no one's about, the sun is out, and there's been recent rainfall, so all the waterfalls around the edge that feed the lake are just heaving. It's just lush here. But anyway, I am going to move on to the next stop, which I believe is Lake Bala. That's what I can see on the maps, and I have been there before with Onyx, and he actually really liked it. The car park was flooded, so it was perfect for him to go for a paddle, and there is a park up there with signal, so I'm going to shoot there now. It should be about half hour, so yeah, catch you there. We are finally at Bala. It was a beautiful drive. If you are in North Wales, definitely go on the road between Lake VYRNWY and Bala. It's just epic. I wish I got my drone out actually, but I just wanted to get somewhere and chill out. So I've also noticed there's now loads of no overnight parking signs, which definitely were not here last year. Even this park up has one now, but you know me, I'm gonna stay anyway. So I just want to take him on another little totty and tire him out, and just enjoy the beautiful weather. It's immense right now. We've just got back from a 20-minute walk, if that. To be honest, I had to cut it short because I started to feel a little uncomfortable. So as I was walking to the main car park of Lake Bala, this man started staring at me from his van, like cool, you know, whatever. And then like as I got behind it, he just wouldn't stop staring. He even climbed like out of his van and just still was staring. And I kept walking, and as I got to the car park, he came out of his spot and started following me down the car park. So I took like a public footpath away into like the main town, and then I just waited around for him to go because I didn't want him to know where my van was or anything. It's just such a shame, as it's my first night back in the van by myself, so I'm probably overthinking things, but you never know, I guess. It was just a really strange scenario. I wish I videoed it so you could actually see it for yourselves. It's now 10:15. Sorry I've left you guys hanging for so long. I've just been working the whole time. I've literally just put the laptop down. Onyx, I don't know if you can see him, it's very dark in here, he's been sleeping, so I'm just about to make the bed and put on a movie, or probably keep watching Outlander actually, which I never finished watching because Sam wasn't really into it, but as he's not here, I can do what I want. Anyway guys, I'll leave you for tonight and I'll catch you in the morning. Night. Morning guys, I've just got up and it's like 9:30. Very naughty of me, but I haven't had a lie-in in ages and I've been waking up Onyx really early too. He's here. This is Onyx. I'll show you him now. There we go. Good morning. Me and Onyx, as you can tell, are not morning people, and I've been promising him for the past week that I'd have a lie-in with him because I've been getting him up at 7, which he just doesn't do. He normally goes to bed at like 8 PM, and if he could, he'd probably lie in till lunchtime the following day. So here you go, this was all for you. So what's the plans for today? Well, I'm probably going to head into Bala for a little stroll and then probably make way towards LLANDUDNO. LLANDUDNO has a nice beach called West Shore, which is dog friendly, so Onyx can have a little play around and get some sand in his paws. And now I'm just going to pop the van all like away, pop the van away, like I can put it in my handbag, put the bed and everything away, do my wash it up from yesterday and stuff like that. Just get the van looking like a home once again, because it's always messy first thing in the morning, isn't it? And maybe give you some food. Yeah? Also, I just realised I survived my first night solo once again. Last night I wasn't sure whether to put like the thermal blinds and things up because I didn't want to look like a camper or make it look like someone was in here. But by the time it was like really dark, I was like, well, it doesn't matter, they won't be able to see anyway. So I popped them up, and then I was like, I'm just gonna have my single bed out just in case something happens, because then it's only one side to put away if I even put it away. But it just means less damage if I don't. And then I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna put the whole bed out, and I've woke up and I'm still alive, so good news. Also, let me show you the view. The car park is on the side of a road, so there are cars over there, but still really, really beautiful. Once again, Wales is just amazing, treating me very well. Look at this. And then the cars are just over there, which is fine. It was quiet overnight and it picks up about 7:30, 7ish, but I don't mind that. It's just nice to be so close to a lake. It's now 11:15 and he's still asleep, so we haven't been on a walk yet. He's very energetic when out, but very lazy when in the house. So perfect pup, aren't you? Do you want to give me kisses? I'm thinking of heading towards LLANDUDNO now, even though I'm not meeting my parents until tomorrow, but that's fine, because there's not really much to do in Bala. There's a little like high street with some charity shops, cafes, pubs and a spa and stuff. It's not really my cup of tea. It's just the park-ups around the lake are really scenic. So yeah, I think I'm gonna head off and take the long route there through Snowdonia rather than on the motorway, and see if there's a nice little park-up to have a little lunch picnic. So I'm gonna pack the van up, get all the dishes away, put all the locks on the doors as always, and hit the road once again. So I did a little silly, and the views on the drive were amazing, absolutely breathtaking, that I just got carried away and kept driving and didn't pull over. So I'm now all the way in LLANDUDNO, and it looks like Onyx has spotted a dog. We're West Shore. We're gonna go check out the beach, take him on a little walk now. He's been sleeping all day. It's nearly 2, so it's about time he gets out. We're now back at the van. Onyx really enjoyed being in the sea, and then all of a sudden he just decided to run off back to the road. So I called it quits and took him on a walk down the promenade, I guess, on this side. And then we've decided to come back to the van, and now look at him. He's all wet and salty. Salty pug, aren't you? Onyx and I have just been hanging out in the van whilst I've been getting work done. We've gone on 2 little totties around the beach and stuff. I've moved further down because an ice cream van pulled up next to me and loads of kids were outside and it was making Onyx really barky. So I'm only like a few meters down the road, so this is my view. A bush and some mountains. I've just had a call from my parents and they said they are ready for me. So I'm about to head there now. I'm not going to be filming any of that, so I will catch you guys later on or tomorrow. We are about to go meet his grandparents, my parents. I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to go on a wander, take them out for some food because I've missed their birthdays, Mother's Day, Father's Day, you name it. So yeah, it'll just be nice to catch up with them properly today. I may take you along for the ride a little bit, but not the entire day. You don't need to see all that. We are now back at the van after a nice day out with my parents to the pub and a walk. Onyx is already fast asleep and I'm nice and showered. I still need to fill up my water tanks though, but they've gone back out and I kind of couldn't be bothered. I'm really tired, so I said I'm going to come back to the van for a bit and plan the next part of my trip, because I know the last few days has been a bit slow and not as many adventures as I usually do, but that's just because I wanted to take that part of the trip really slowly, and that's probably what van life will kind of be like now I'm doing it full time. It won't always be action packed. So yeah, the next part of the trip I'm heading towards Anglesey and checking out a few destinations there that I found. So I'm just going to plot it all down in my Google Maps now. Fortunately, a few weeks ago I'd already trolled through the internet to find places that I wanted to visit here in Wales, so all I've done today is just jotted it all down on a map. So I always do this before I head on any road trips because I don't really like having an exact set plan, so that way in the morning I can just look at my maps and see the places that I've jotted and pick which one I want to do on that day, because sometimes, you know, the weather, sometimes things are weather dependent and stuff like that, or I'm more tired than I expected, or I'm feeling like a hike and things, and then I can just kind of pick and choose what's nearby. So I've kind of popped everything in. The half of it is down in Pembrokeshire, which I'm going to do another time. As you can see here, I've got quite a lot in the north, in Anglesey and the LLYN Peninsula. There is definitely loads more places, but I'm only here for a week or two potentially, so I've just got to make a quick trip of these places. So Anglesey or the LLYN Peninsula is probably for me as of tomorrow. That is just so cute. I could eat you up. Yes, I could. Cuddle in my arm now, I can't do any work. I have just pulled up at my next location and I'm certain I have arrived in Mars or I've been abducted, and this strange little alien pig has arrived in my van too, and I have no idea how it's got here. I'm really confused. I'm gonna have to show you where I am. Morning guys, I decided to stay here last night. I'm still not quite sure where I am. I've checked my Google Maps and it doesn't look like I'm on planet Earth anymore, but I really don't like it here. It's just non-stop raining. Look at that. Fortunately, I have loads of food in for me and Onyx, so that shouldn't be a problem, but I really don't know when I'm going to be able to get back or what to do really. So I think I'm just going to call that a wrap on today's vlog. I hope you've enjoyed travelling around North Wales with me, checking out park ups and the epic roads that you need to take when you're here, and hopefully by the next vlog I'll be back on planet Earth so I can continue my trip and show you around Anglesey, as that's where I've decided to stick around for the next few days. And as always, if you've enjoyed the vlog, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe and turn on those notifications, and I will catch you on the road next week. Ciao! Ciao! Ciao, 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 ciao! You're not a chow chow, you're an alien pig.